All right, this will be the second game of back-to-back. Your Ames Flyers in white versus the Kansas City Saints in their darks. First game was a last-minute loss, 3-4. Showed a lot of good things. A new line change up by the coach. A lot of hustle. Hope we can keep that going into game two. We're about 10 seconds to the horn, and what's up? Oh. All right. The clock is set for 16 minutes, and they're clearing the pucks off the ice. If you're watching, your Flyers will be starting defending your right, going to your left. I believe it's Wyatt Garza in the concussion protocol. You'll have Leander rather than backup goalie skating out. He took a couple of shots in the first game, but he is a hard hitter and takes hard hits. Luke Tighe starting goal, and then your revised starting line will be let's see what he's changed. Right. So it'll be the Smith-Barber Way line. Lunin and Alcorn as your defenders. We are set for puck drop here in game two, back-to-back. There's the face-off. Far wall, Alcorn sends it into Casey's end. They try to reverse sides and come out into the neutral zone with speed into our end, where it's slowed up by Lunin. Casey takes a backhand shot with not a lot on it, and it is sent back out by Lunin, back to the KC end. He skates it around behind their own net. Nope. They're setting up something there. Pass across ice to KC to miss. Back behind the net to KC where they're trying to set up. He's met by Nail. They've gone to the Nail Van Bergen Simonson forward line. KC skates around, fires on Tighe, tips it to the side. Alcorn sends it hard up the wall, and it's turned around. They're setting up in front of the net for a shot on Tighe, and that is broken up by Simonson, who skates up the near boards, flips it to the center where KC connects. And they take a shot from straight out, and it beats Tighe glove side. Just kind of lost track of it in traffic, and good hard slapper sent it in. 0-1, 14:35. The clock runs in the first two periods of these games. There'll be a face-off with your Nail Simonson Van Bergen line, with Brem and Jansen as defenders. Puck hits the ice, and KC turns around, comes 3-on-2, takes it wide, centers it for one of theirs. It's Brem. KC swings at it and misses, sends it up the near wall for Nail. Broken up. Van Bergen. A lot of swing and miss. Getting their skates under him in this game. KC skating around in our end. He skates in on Tighe almost all the way home. Fires at Tighe, miss. Back around the boards, and KC picks it up. We might be a little tired after that first game. We skated very, very hard. KC takes a shot from wide, misses wide. Van Bergen, far wall, taps it. It's up and in the net, out of play. We're going to have a defensive change for Wickware Alcorn. This is going to be the Mengus Battershell Kopic. Change to the face-off spot. So Wickware Alcorn defenders, Kopic, Mengus, Battershell forwards. Face-off. Kansas City controls their end. Tries to bring it up the near wall. Skates it in. Wickware taps to the side and it's sent out by Mengus. KC turns the corner, skates in, gets past Mengus, runs into Alcorn, who is down and still down. And there's the stoppage. Alcorn's up on his own. He's a big, tough guy. We need him out there. This isn't serious. He walks over and he's talking to the coaches. Sent out Miracle Castro, Leander Miracle Castro to take his spot on defense. Wickware skates off. We're still with a Kopic. KC fires it from way out, can't control it. The rebound comes out of the crowd and Tig knocks it down. KC controls, fires it long again, picked off by one of their own players who fires it off center. Kopic tries to stop it. It's shot wide. Leander skates up near wall. KC takes it, takes a wide angle shot. KC controls far wall. Loses an edge. Leander sends it up. KC controls, sends it back to the corner. Leander hunting down a KC player. Battershell bodies the puck away. Mengus clears it to neutral. KC controls, tries, sends it in near wall, wraps all the way around for the far wall for Leander, who's being tracked down by a KC player. He sends it up near wall. Neutral ice. Quick change for Ames. Kopic and Barber chasing the puck down, putting good pressure on. Way centers it for Kopic. Couldn't get turned around for it. But good heads up. KC tries to control. They get it. Come across the center ice with speed. And it is broken up by Leander. Leander and Lunan back. Barber covering. KC player controls, skates around behind the wall, and it's taken away by Way, who sends it up ice for Smith. Their goalie comes out to control, sends it near boards. Way controls, fires long and broken up. KC controls far wall, sends it up far wall. Neutral ice, and they skate through. Lunan breaks up two KC players in the puck. And again steps through is Barber. Shot, Tig pads it away. KC tries to wrap, can't get it. Fires another one, Tig pads it away. Centers for KC, who fires it. Tig knocks it down. Knocks away a second one. His defense saves him as the puck is loose. Barber to Way. Center ice, nice pass, but broken up by KC, who come in with speed. He fires it up the buffer. Tig tips it away. The ref gets out of the way of that shot. Cross ice for Wickware. Brem taps it to the wall where KC's going to set up again. They've got pretty good spread and they're pretty confident in their passing. It's out into neutral ice. Nail tries backhanding it for an ace for Simonson, can't get to him. KC comes in, fires, Tig knocks it down. Rebound goes wide. Nail takes it near board, centers it. And it's Out in neutral zone. KC has to reset up. Nail picks off a pass, tries getting to Simonson, just a little beyond his stick, back behind the KC goal. Jansen fighting to keep it in bounds. It's a 1-on-none. Tig covers it nicely. KC player kind of slipped the gap and came in on Tig, but was getting chased down by Alcorn, so he knew he had to get rid of it. Didn't get the shot he wanted, and Tig stopped it. This will be a face-off. Far side our end. Simonson will be taking the face-off for us. This is going to be the Simonson Nail Van Bergen line, I believe. With Jansen and Alcorn defense. Good to see him back out there. KC tries to take it around the far wall. Van Bergen, Alcorn sends it up the wall and all the way down to KC's end, where it's going to be icing. So the quick change for the Mangus Battershell Kopic line with Marifel Castro and Noonan as your defenders. 7:32 left in the first. Mangus face off to the Ames Flyer. KC trying to work it into the center, but we break it up out to the outside. Battershell looks cross ice for Kopic, who skates it into their offensive zone. Comes loose. They take it. KC takes it behind their goal. Around the boards, Leander turns it back around, sends it back in behind the goal. KC collects. Skates it up the far wall. Well, Leander breaks it up. He's got 2 on, and he still gets the pass out. And Battershell fights it down and knocks it back into KC's end. Good hustle. Kopic trying to track down the KC player. KC likes breaking out with speed to this near side. They try to go center, and Battershell reads it and takes it away. And it is near wall for Kopic. Taking on 2 KC players, keeping them honest. KC fires it up and into our end. And it's icing. That was excellent work by Kopic. Normally, KC's been able to fall back, reset, skate out of there. She chased them down, kept them honest. And they had to make a pass they didn't like, caught them across an icing. This will be the Smith, Way, Barber line with Wickware and Brem defense. KC comes out. Fires forward. Brem breaks that up. KC keeps moving. And Wickware comes in for the breakup. Smith gets taken into the boards. Shot. Tig takes it off his pads. Didn't even see where that one snapped out of. Flyers try clear and bump into themselves, but it's back around the boards for Smith. Casey tries to pop it free. Wickware skates it free. Sends it up the far boards for Way. So this will be the Way Barber Smith line chasing KC back in their own zone. KC brings 3 back. Turns around, comes with speed. I think they're just trying to catch us in the transition. We skate around, fire. Off Tig's pads. Rebound. Tig gloves it down. He's shaking his head like he's just happy that ended up where it was. That was a nice snap off the rebound by KC. Tig gloved it. All right. So we are the Van Bergen Simonson line. Nail. Van Bergen fighting up the far wall. KC takes a long shot, misses. Nail taps it for Jansen, who turns it around for KC, who gets a long setup. Tig gloves it. Rebound KC. Miss. Alcorn tries sending it around back behind the boards to the near wall. KC centers it. There's a player in Tig alone, and Tig sticking away. You can hear it. Lucy skating 1 versus 3. into Casey's end. Casey has to bring everybody back to stop just one Lucy. Simonson and Alcorn splitting up the KC players. Van Bergen sends it to the neutral zone, where Casey has to turn around for it. Simonson and Nail keeping them on their toes. Noonan breaks up a 2-on-1 and turns it into an offside. All skating. They tried their speed breakaway that they liked so much, and Noonan saw it. There's 3 minutes left in the first. We are down 0-1. This will be your Kopic Mengus Nail line. Kansas City comes in, fires at wide. Battershell, sorry, not Nail. Casey tries setting up for that long shot again. They skate behind the goal. Noonan using his skates. Soft shot, tapped down and covered by Ty. This will be the Mengus Kopic Battershell with America Castro as the defender. Puck drop, our end. A little push from behind on Kopic, but it's Casey tries the centering pass and just can't hit their player. Battershell fighting up the far side. Into the near corner. Casey player looking for it. Noonan challenging him. Noonan raking it away from him. They skate it behind our net. Fire in off the side. Battershell far wall. He looks, skates at neutral. Sees Mengus and Kopic going. She's got it in the near wall. Tries to turn it. Casey turns it around. Battershell breaks up a KC attack. Puck's loose neutral zone. Kopic and Mengus trying to make something happen here. Casey turns around. They try and skate in. It's broken up by Leander. Good defensive showing. High pads one away with the long soft shot. Not the shot they wanted to take. They wanted to throw it on net so if they can get that rebound in. Noonan picks it up behind our net. KC all change. And we change a few. Noonan fires it long to get us some time. Under a minute left in the first period, down 0-1. So this is Wickware and Brim on the defense. It's going to be an icing. And the face-off is going to come back to their end, our near side. And the clock's going to wind down under 25. Smith, Way, Barber line. Casey comes out with speed. Wickware trying to slow him down. They try a nice cross-ice setup, and Tigers read it and was there for them. They skate out with the rebound, fire on Spike, who drops on top of it. He's been getting a lot more snow on his uniform than he normally is. So he's on the surface a lot more than he normally is. That's the end of the first. 0-1. This Kansas City team is fast. They're like pulling back, resetting up, and just coming at you fast. And they are a real challenge for our defense to break up their plays. And the coach telling the ultimate lesson, have fun out there. The refs are still off the ice, so both coaches are taking the time to talk to their teams. We'll get the start of the second period here in just a moment. So we're going to flip ends. Tig will be on your left. Kansas City will be on your right. This is going to be the Barber Way Smith forwards with Merkel Castro and Lunan as your defenders. Face off. Lunan takes it, fires it back through the neutral zone for Barber. Barber to Way. Way takes a long shot. Their glove just missing the goalie, and Smith tried tapping it back center. Kansas City coming with speed. They've got one to beat, but he pinched him to the outside. Shot wide, Tig side. Kansas City tries to send it back behind the boards, and there's nobody on them. Smith comes in for the rescue. Way with a stop and turn that puck around. Their goalie skates out, and it's icing. We will send out the Simonson Van Bergen Nail offensive machine from the first game. Simonson with the face-off RN near side. Casey sets it up middle center. They do like that long shot that gets them the rebounds. Back behind the net, up the near boards for Van Bergen. Kansas City sends it back around to the far side. Nail goes to collect. Taps it loose from the KC forward. Leander trying to fight KC to keep him from getting a nice wraparound or a pass from net front. That pass goes long, and Nail is chasing it into their zone. And Casey turns it around. So Lunan tries to stop. Tig on the doorstep, and he looks like he's got it pinned under his pads. There's a nice attack by Casey. He came in darn close to, but the defense staying on his tail didn't give him the shot he wanted. Tig knocked it down. This will be another face-off. Our end, our near side, 13:45 left, 0-1. KC goes to set up on the near wall. Long shot, Tig sticks away. KC tries to skate it center. And Battershell picks it up, takes his time looking for a play, puts it into their zone. KC takes it back behind their own net. Your defenders, Alcorn and Jansen. Alcorn takes his time looking up ice. Menges, Kopic Battershell on the attack. KC takes it, skates in behind their net. Battershell there to keep, and they go to turn it. Jansen taps away, and Alcorn finishes it off and turns it around. Kopic's looking up ice, foot race. Battershell taps it away from a KC player trying to skate it into our end. And not sure where that one went up the near wall. If it went ref or one of our players. It cross iced Alcorn, who picks it up behind our net. And he taps it up directly center ice. And it's on edge rolling for the far end. And they're saying no icing, so we're going to do a change. Casey tries to change sides. It's the Way Smith one. Shot by KC, patted away by Tig. Smith sends it up for Barber, who couldn't turn around for it. KC turns around. They're skating in. They try looking for an open person cross ice and don't find him. Alcorn steps in and takes it away. KC tries sending it around the boards. Way challenges on the far wall. Takes it, taps it center, for Soren Smith, who runs into 3 KC players, but he still gets it across ice for Way, who taps it center for Barber, who just can't collect. Way fighting for it on the near wall. He's got Brem coming up behind him. Here comes loose far wall. KC looking a little disorganized. We've done something right here in a couple of minutes. They get it. They're coming in with speed, and they've got an open person on the backside of Tig, and he pads it away with the help from his defenders. KC trying to set something up at the red line, and Brem breaking it up. Tig sticks away a slow roller that came too close to him. Door is open. I don't know if the ref has noticed. KC takes a long shot across ice. Barber looks center for Way, a little too much on it. KC tries turning it around. KC comes in the attack. There's only 2 of them as they got caught in a line change, and it is sticked away. Fired in by KC and pinned somewhere in his padding, and the referee fishes it out of his legs. 10 minutes left in the second period, still down 0-1. Some excellent defensive play and challenging by the Flyers. This is very fast KC Saints team. KC controlling center. Warner Nail chasing him down. Simonson trying to take it away. KC turns, comes in, tries to outskate, and Lunin uses his body to break up a KC play. It's neutral ice. KC's resetting. KC tries skating around Simonson, and that's not happening. He sets up for a slap shot that Tig knocks down and then has to cover as it kind of squirted through his pads, but not into the goal, so that's a save. We got another face-off, our end near wall, with just under 9 minutes left in the second period, 0-1. Defense has been hustling to keep us alive. We have Jansen Alcorn defenders, and this looks like the Simonson Van Bergen nail line. Alcorn keeping people out of Tig's face, and he's saying hand pass on the KC player. So there's going to be a face-off out in the neutral zone. Simonson taking the face-off for the Flyers. KC comes in, skating straight up the middle, and Jansen taps it away from his stick. Nail to Simonson up the far side. Simonson fires a long one. Van Bergen collects the rebound, and it is on the doorstep, and we just couldn't put it away. That was good placement by Van Bergen, and we just couldn't finish it with a whole lot of sticks, a whole lot of skates in the way. Van Bergen challenging the forwards, and it goes up into the netting. .736 left in the second. We're down 0-1. The face-off will be our end, near side. This is going to stay with the Simonson Van Bergen nail line with Alcorn and Jansen as your defenders. Face-off, Jansen collects, sends it up for Nail. Nail saw Van Bergen far side, and she collects. Nail taps it through. Their goaltender has to cover before he has Simonson and Nail on his porch. Face off their end, near side. The defenders have changed for Wickler and Brem, I believe. KC brings it up the near wall with speed. He goes to turn the corner, tries to tap it, and too much. His Wickler staying on that guy's behind kept the guy from getting an open pass to an open KC. KC takes a long shot and misses. They try collecting in the near corner. He tries centering on the doorstep, and Ty goes to cover. And there's just some discussion about tapping your goalie with your stick. Six minutes left in the second period, down 0-1. You're going to have a change. Wickler Lunan defenders, this will be the Mengus Battershell Kopic line. KC fires wide, collects it in the far corner. Supposed to set up, sees a person centered, and it is cleared by Battershell into the neutral zone. KC tries to turn it back around, send it back behind Tig. Wickler hunting it down. There's a good collision. Honest hockey play. KC comes away with the better of that. Wickler's up for the fight. And there's KC setting up for a long shot. Tiggs takes it off the body. And the rebound goes to his defenders to try and get it away from him. Puck's back around far wall. Kopic trying to send it up the wall. Mengus turns it and steers it right into a KC player, runs right into Kopic. So Mengus and Kopic setting up. KC sets up near side, fires it high over Tig. Far wall, a couple players hacking at it. KC fires it high. Near wall, KC looking for that center that they've been successful with. The shot knocked down and covered by Tig. KC's firing from far enough out that our defenders are having to skate width of the ice to keep up with it. That's going to be tough on the legs. But so far, they've stood the test. 4:20 left in the second. Jansen and Merkel Castro are your defenders. KC out at the blue line, sets up, crosses, looks for a long shot. The Tig gloves down. This is going to be your top line, the Smith Barber Way line. Face-off's going to be our end, far side. Puck hits the ice. KC sets up for a long shot high. Hits it near wall. Tries sending it up the wall to one of their players who looks for a centering. Barber collects and fights for KC for it. Shot comes out of that crowd wide of Tig. And it's near wall. Barber centers. Can't hit Way or Smith, but they're both in pursuit of a KC player in the neutral zone. Way pins and Smith sends it in. It's back in their goalie with Barber in pursuit. Coming up the near wall. Smith, Way, Barber up against the near wall. Jansen has it, sends it forward, but it's kicked away. So Jansen tries to skate it through, sees Way beautifully to Smith. Smith shoots it just wide. That was a nice setup Way to Smith. KC, far wall, their own end. They get it neutralized and come up the far side for a change. They're 2-on-1 against Jansen. Shot, Tig knocks it down. Jansen collects the rebound and fires it up to the blue line, but KC keeps it in. We're back to the Simonsons come in for the Smith line. Jansen's challenging KC in the corner. Breaks up that person's attempt to center. The KC player tries using his body on Leander, and that's not going to happen easily. KC turns it into a little bit of soccer, and Jansen has it in the corner. He sends it cross ice, cross several lines, and they're waving off icing. And Nail is in hot pursuit. And Lucy collects and keeps it in. This is going to be the Simonson, Nail, and Bergen line. And KC's having a little difficulty getting it up the near wall, but there they go. He slips a defender, and he's coming in for a shot. Leander breaks it up nicely, and it's neutral ice. KC's going to reset. They are some very fast, very efficient skaters that we are facing against. And they've been taking some long shots that are going to pay off sooner or later. Van Bergen taps it loose. KC tries to keep it in. KC player taps it over the blue. And when they fire it back in, they catch them offsides. We're going to have a lot of changing going on here with under a minute left in the second. 0-1 KC Saints. They are very fast, very smooth passers, and they like coming at you with speed. This is going to be the Battershell Menges Kopic line. They send it in for Lunin, who fights it out to center ice. KC resetting in the neutral zone. Hunted down by Battershell. Kopic protecting the pass. Battershell breaking that, keeping them honest. KC. Kopic taps it away from the KC player, forcing them to skate around in their own end. Brem breaks up a play. KC still forcing it forward, but they're 2-on-3, waiting for their players. And that's the end of the second period. We're down 0-1. Okay, we're going to start the third period. It's 12
down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Push it with it, push it. Winning so much that
we've reversed again with KC defending to your left and Todd defending to your right. This is going to be the Way Smith-Barber line. One of the referees is going to be having some equipment work done by our coaches. I'm not sure if they're going to run with two or just wait just a moment. And he's asking the goalies if they're ready. Out there, Rickware defending. Alcorn collects it behind our goal and sends it up the near board. Sees Way trying to force it up. KC collects, fires it wide. KC collects on the other side, which we've really got to keep an eye on. They're seeing the pass and the shot. KC player trying to turn the corner. Alcorn taps it away from him. KC player skates around for the wrap, and Alcorn's not going to let that happen. He fires it looking for a rebound. It's skipped away. Shot from the far side high and up the near wall. KC player looking for a center, and that is broken up by Soren Smith. He read back. KC's going back to reset. They've been very successful about stretching us out. KC skating in. And Wicker breaks it up. Takes it up ice into two KC players. Turn it around. Nail comes in to slow that play down. Shot high. KC player takes it back into neutral ice. Pursued by Van Bergen. It's sent back into our offensive end, and I think KC thought they were going to change, but they're not. Simonson nail Van Bergen line. Fulton skates in the two KC players and 3 go down. KC player tries to speed it up and get past Miracle Castro. And he gets a shot from the far side. It gets around tie. 0-2, 10 minutes, 7 seconds left. I'm going to change it up for the Newman Miracle Castro defenders, Kopic, Mengus, Battershell forwards. KC sends it, and Miracle Castro tries sending it back. KC skates away with it, fires on Tig, who knocks it away, and it is far side for Battershell. He's got 3 wide, sends it in with Mengus in pursuit. KC collects and fires it up to the far wall. KC comes with speed, and that is broken up by Lernan nicely. KC sending it around, looking for a better shot. He fires wide. KC player sends it back center. It's neutralized and then back around for KC. KC goes for that centering look. It's knocked down by Ty, but he couldn't track down the rebound. It's collected by Lunan, who takes it away. KC taps it back behind our net. Lunan tries to send it up the far boards. We're just having some real problems with KC's really effective perimeter. Kopic tries skating up. Kopic sends it up near boards into their end for an icing. 9. Clock's still running. Clock's still running. Okay. 0-2, 9:38. Third period. This is going to be the Smith, Ray, Barber line with Alcorn and Jansen as defenders. Face off. KC fires wide, far wall. KC fires back center and had 2 people waiting but couldn't collect it. Soren Smith breaking that up. Jansen keeping the KC players out of where they want to be in that nice straight up. KC fires wide. Jansen takes it far side for Way, who taps it forward for Barber into the neutral zone. And KC is trying to get control of it. KC sends it up for one of their players. It's turned around by Jansen, who sends it back into their ice. KC does a line change and sets up. Comes loose with Way in pursuit, but can't connect on that. Jansen, really nice move to stop a one-on-one. I think they caught him off sides. Zero to 2. 8:15 and a running clock in the third period. This is the Simonson Nail Van Bergen line. It's KC forces it in 2-on-1 against Miracle Castro before he gets help. Miracle Castro tries to send it neutral ice for Simonson. Van Bergen. Simonson up from the far wall, taken away, tapped away by KC. And Saints fire on Todd. He pads it, but can't collect the rebound. Miracle Castro sends it for a KC player who gets turned around. It's Van Bergen. Can't win the foot race. 2-on-1 KC, and might even be within a trip. So we're going to have a delayed call. There it is. RM with an inadvertent trip, but it's called. It's going to be With 7 minutes left in the third, down 0-2. We'll be on the penalty kill with Battershell, Jansen, Kopic, Alcorn. Tig in goal, and we'll face off the far side RN. Tap forward for Pinsley set up. Alcorn gets it far corner, sends it back up the wall for no one. We tried setting up a shot, missed wide. Kopic gets bumped into the wall, but is able to get it out into neutral ice to break up this power play. Penalty kill eating up some time. We're down to a minute left for the penalty. And 6.5 minutes left in the game. Battershell, Alcorn, Jansen, Kopic. Shot blocked it away by Tig. And sent up ice by Battershell. Their goalie comes out to play it. And eats up some time as he goes to set up. Jansen sticking it away. And Tig stops a point-blank shot. Jansen had broken it up and didn't give the Kansas City player a lot of time to set that shot up. And Tig was able to do the rest. 10 seconds left in this running clock penalty kill. We are Alcorn, Jansen, Barber, Smith as our penalty kill unit. Kansas tries a long shot and tries to have it down, and Tig catches the bouncing puck in the glove and freezes it. And we are at even full strength. And we're going to change defenders. Wickware lives Miracle Castro. That is a post shot. Kansas that should have sneaked in, but did not. And that shot went up into the netting rather than across into the netting. So the out of play frees the play. This is the Smith Way Barber line with Miracle Castro and Wickware as your defenders. Face off our end. Barber tries sending it up the way. He gets it into the neutral ice. He just resets. Moon and Wickware chase it in the near corner. Sends it up the wall. The Kansas player takes a shot on Tig. He's able to knock down and not control the rebound. Barber collects the rebound, tries to steal it out. He gets turned around. The Saints have a very effective outside-in shot. They've always got somebody waiting there for that rebound. Tig knocks one down and has to cover. We're hanging on to 0-2 with under 4 minutes left. But we're playing a very sharp team. It'll be interesting to see what they can do against a speedy team like Cedar Rapids. Kansas keeps it in our end. Leander collects in the corner, sends it up the wall for Nail. Nail, Simonson, Van Bergen line in. Kansas tries to skate it in. Broken up by Nail. Sends it. And that is saved at the last second by Brem with two good defensive plays there. And he sends it around the far boards for Van Bergen. Under 3 minutes to play. Kansas is in our end and in our face, just setting it up and firing. They send another one through the screen to Tig, and he has to collect it. We played back-to-back, and we've been playing hard against a very good Saints team. So I'm very happy with how hard they're going. This back-to-back is insane. This is going to be your Mengus, Kopic, Battershell line with Jansen and Alcorn as your defenders. Kopic forces her way forward into the neutral zone to break up a Kansas attack on her own. Kansas tries centering it. Some stick play and nothing doing. They take it back out. For Battershell, who's got one person to beat, and he was 2 on his back, and he was still able to at least get a halfway shot off. That was a great effort by Battershell to catch the Saints thinking they had speed. There's a dumping into the wall, and I'm not sure. A shot by Saints knocked away by the side of the net. Harper bringing it up the near wall. Yet again, she has 3 on her. Alcorn on his own, skating it, losing edge, and 2 players lose sticks. Mangus on the near corner trying to go against a player without a stick. That was some interesting effort there. Saints bring it in. Skates, turns on Alcorn, is able to get past Jansen. Fires on the shot on Ty. He knocks the first one down. The second one gets in. Very nice unassisted effort by a Saints player who skated in and twisted up our defense. Ty stopped the first one. The rebound dropped right there. Excellent shot. We're under a minute in the third, running clock, 0-3 Saints over our Flyers. This will be the Way Smith Barber line with Wickware, and it's going to be icing. Face off under 30 seconds left will be our end near side. Be under 20 seconds before the puck hits the ice. $15 seconds. Long shot into the corner, and that's going to be icing again. And that might also ice this game because the clock's going to run out as the ref picks the puck up. Loss 0-3 against the